What's good, my fellow introverts? Welcome back to my channel, Instagram. Minna here, back with another commentary video. Guys, I'm here with another episode of Classroom of the Elite. Last episode, we saw the whole court scene scenario going a little wrongly until Herokita started to shape up and defend, I believe his name is Sudo. They got their act together. She rebutted against the older gentleman that should not have been there. I guess he was the representative of their class, I guess the homeroom teacher, maybe. But I feel like if Herokita was representing for her fellow classmate, another student should have been representing for the other side. But as we saw so far in the show, this school is not a place of fairness, and justice is just law and order, basically, kind of. So there's a whole lot underhanded stunts going on. Obviously, Sudo is being framed. The student council president that stood as the judge, the acting judge, was really surprised that his sister, without evidence, was fully for Sudo, believing that he was right in this whole thing. And yeah, he was perplexed. He was bemused. He was wondering why she said all of what she said, knowing that, she might be wrong. So the student council president, I believe, he confronted Ayano Koji. He wanted smoke. Ayano Koji didn't flinch. He was just like, did I then? Okay, nigga. Guess we'll see. It was a really fun episode, last episode. I'm really excited for this episode. I don't even want to talk anymore, guys. I want to get right into episode 6. This one is called There Are Two Kinds of Lies. One concerns an accomplished act, the other concerns a future duty. Okay, let's get to it. Now, before we start the video, guys, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you subscribe to my website, thebooksydemand.com, a book recommendation website. There's also awesome Amazon deals on there. Find Amazon latest, especially for the Halloween season. Guys, don't miss out. There's also a Halloween book list that's coming out really soon. There's also clothing for introverts and book lovers like myself. Unfortunately, right now, my site cannot process online purchases right now, so there's a link that brings you to my Etsy store. So guys, make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, let's get right into this video.
I've always had trouble interacting with people. I can't even bring myself to look them in the eye. It scares me. That's why I hide. I use my mask to cover up my real self.
And we found out recently that she is in fact not a voyeur, but a model, and she has the ability to discern what people may be not thinking exactly literally, but she gets the vibe. Oh, she has a stalker? I think she has what she gets mostly, I think, is the vibe of like sexual assaulters, maybe? People that don't have good intentions when it comes to her body, personally. And doesn't all women have that sixth sense, though? Maybe hers is just more heightened. Oh, someone's gonna blackmail her. I said it last episode. Or something akin to blackmailing. They're gonna threaten her somewhere. They're either stalking her or they're just plain blackmailing her.
So then, have you come up with a stellar plan yet?
I'm in the brainstorming phase.
Brainstorming. Ayana Koji. Now that I know their names a little better, it's just like I want to say it all the time to make sure I don't forget.
Sakura's testimony bought us time, but we won't always be so fortunate. I just wish we could find some more substantial evidence to seal the deal.
I was just about to say, like, if they had more hardcore evidence, that would be better.
Security cameras.
That's true. If there'd been cameras.
I feel like there should not be any kind of blind spots in a school like this, since the students spend most of their time here on campus. So, and these are underage kids. Anything could happen. They should not have like blind spots like this, unless there should be no cameras, obviously, in the bathroom and the dorms, but maybe other than the hallway. A bit invasive, but I feel like for the safety of a school like this, it should be priority. Like the students aren't harming each other, the teachers aren't harming the students, that kind of thing. But like I said, this is an unfair world, and they project that strongly in this show.
And anyway, we have a plan. If it works, we'll be able to save the whole class. You're the one who made that possible. I want to tell you that I trust you. Self in need of help. Just ask for me and I'll be there.
I
Aww.
appreciate that.
I know Cody's so sweet. Despite the dead eyes and his nonchalant ways.
Yeah. Listen. I've got something on my mind. There's really not much you could do to help the situation, but I thought I'd try.
I'm sorry, Sakura. I hate to cut you off, but is there any way we could talk about this later?
Tough. You just literally said, come to me if you have any problem. She doesn't look like she have a problem. She wanted to talk to you. Weird.
What the hell? What are you doing in here?
He's so
You were
gangster.
expecting Kushida?
Huh?
That email
He's
she
so
sent was just a
gangster.
ruse. I told her to send it to you.
A ploy.
Have a chat. It was the only way to get you here.
Last time we got summoned here was when Pseudo beat us up. You know that's the truth. Pseudo needs to take his punishment like a real man. We're out of here.
I'd stay.
Ooh. Tag team?
Do you really want to ruin your futures like that?
Oh no, she could fight. It would be really cool if she could. That she wasn't just smart, but like badass at hand to hand.
Is that a security camera?
Are they
It was
gonna
a science
pretend?
laboratory.
Ooh. Are they gonna pretend that this camera, because they said no cameras were here, right? So are they gonna like pretend, maybe they just installed it, I don't know. But are they gonna pretend that they were caught and make them like confess in a way that like, oh my god, yeah, but we didn't, maybe something like that along the lines. Let your enemies think that you already won in a kind of sense.
Chemicals in there, so of course there would be cameras.
But how?
Yeah, I feel like they installed that shit.
And in here, they'd know Pseudo's innocent and wouldn't need to have a hearing in the first place. And you would definitely have no reason to tell us about it either.
The moment that the incident took place,
Confession.
both parties were doomed to suffer some.
Was that a confession? I feel like it is.
Truth is that Pseudo beat you up. That is an indisputable fact.
Oh, so that's why we're here. You guys would also be hurt by the camera recordings.
Of course, Pseudo is still going to be punished. But what you three did could get you all expelled. You told a malicious lie and got the whole school involved. What did you expect would happen?
Ooh, this is a ploy.
The school has a habit of testing its students. They want to see if we can work out some sort of truce on our own. That's why
This
they're
shit
taking
is
a
too
hands-off
smart.
approach.
This is good.
They want to see what we'll achieve with the extra time we've been given. Don't be too hasty in making your decision. You know, there is a way to save both of our classes, if you're open to hearing it.
Like hell there's a way,
Why not
jerk!
take the entire incident off the table? It's quite simple, really. If you three would only withdraw your complaint, it will be like nothing bad ever happened.
Okay, theory. Okay, as I'm watching this with these incredibly intelligent beings, incredibly intelligent students. But it's either that they put up ploy cameras to get a confession while they're recording them, or they put it up to get them to drop the whole thing entirely, or to get them to drop the whole thing entirely, as Hirokita is suggesting. That's just a plan B, just in case the first plan was like, oh, for some reason they pick up some bullshit or whatever. I think that's how it's either one of those scenarios, I think.
If no fight occurred here, then how
Smart
can the
though.
authorities punish anyone?
Hold on a minute. I just have to talk it over with someone first.
Ooh, the mafioso.
Can't make up your mind without your master?
Give it back!
How pathetic.
You
A
bitch!
Oh,
Resorting to violence?
he said it at the same
Go
time.
ahead, try it.
Oh yeah, what you gonna do?
Just admit it, we lost. Let's accept Horikita's offer. We can't afford to get expelled, dude.
Cause his kingpin boss is gonna, you know. We still got her stalker to worry about, so maybe it has this episode, after they win the whole case and stuff, the rest of the episode is gonna be about her being stalked. Wouldn't it be crazy if it's like a teacher or something? I never understood this in anime or in a show, where they would see themselves being followed, and instead of going into a more populated area like a store or something, they go like run down dark alleys. I know it's for plot, but I mean common sense, you know? Oh, she called him. That's sweet.
Sakura? Hey, what's up?
Ooh, not kidnapped.
Shh. Be quiet.
Check her phone. It is a guy. It's a guy from the store.
Got to know how I feel about you, my
Oh
darling.
my god.
Right? Why? Why have you been avoiding me like this? If you know how precious you are.
Other men, I would have played so hard. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't. The school didn't want to share it with me. They're jealous. Kill them all. I don't know. I would be dramatic, like play into his delusion just so he doesn't kill me, because he is giving murderer, rapist. This is what he's giving. This is horribly frightening.
Now listen, if you don't let me do what I want, I'll put the real you on the internet for everyone to see. You wouldn't like that, huh?
What is that threat?
Huh? What's going on? Why are you looking at me that way, my darling?
You gotta pop him in his eyes. Oh damn, her hands are tied, aren't they?
We are destined to be together. I know you'll feel the same way.
Thank God.
Local electronics store employee caught in the act of sexual assault.
Oh gosh. I was like, where is he?
Even if it was just an attempt, she's still an underage girl.
Oh.
With that on your record, you would certainly lose your job.
Yo, I don't care. You gotta throw this man in jail. He will come back for her again. Or he will do it to others. Oh, thank God.
Something like that would never fly here.
Let me go! She loves me! I didn't do anything wrong! You can't interfere
The
with her!
scary thing is, people like this actually exist. Jesus. Shit is terrifying.
A fan wouldn't treat me like this. Monster! I never want to see your face again.
I would have kicked him in his ding ding.
I'll make you pay for this! Come on, you owe me an explanation, bitch! I never could love an ugly lying bitch like you! Do you hear me? Hey!
That's quite enough of that.
I would have kicked him. I don't care. I would have. No, square up, because I don't care. The police would have to bring me in too, because what the heck? The world is really terrifying, especially for women. Not that I'm saying boys don't have to deal with some stuff like this too, but you know, we are the more fragile sex, you know?
But I am grateful for one thing. You guys. I'm so happy. You like me for me.
Oh my god, ain't nobody thought you was like two different people. Girl, you are not Clark Kent. This is not a thing.
I appreciate it.
But I'm glad Ayano Koji was there to help her. You know, each episode you see him getting more
Koji,
involved with his
The
classmates,
look
and
in your
it's
eyes, I've never seen it in them before.
right.
What do you mean?
I was just gonna say his eyes, although dead still, but each episode I noticed that they get a little brighter, a little wider too. You know, he looks a little softer. I don't know. I see it. He doesn't seem totally just like closed off
What do you want?
emotionally kind
You
of
called
person.
me out here to talk.
How did you do it?
Sorry, how did I do what?
It's really windy.
We both know those imbeciles wouldn't withdraw their complaint for no reason.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Let me hear. What was I right?
Who came up with the brilliant idea? What made them back off?
I don't know. Why does that even matter to you?
If you're truly serious about advancing to Class A, then allow me to offer you a simple word of advice.
She's impressed. On the low.
Learn as much about Ayanokoji as you can. Otherwise, before you know it, it'll be too late.
Hey, Ayano Koji!
Too late for what? What's gonna happen?
Do you think Horikita pulled some strings for me?
Yeah, probably.
She's pretty awesome,
he's so
but also
humble,
kinda
right?
weird.
And why, despite his superiority, does he refuse to reveal what he's capable of?
I don't know.
To put it in the school's terms, Class D is the place for those with defective qualities.
Knew it. Call that.
But out of everyone in Class 1D, the most effective student is Ayana Koji.
He's so boss. Square up, bro.
The students from Class C wanted to withdraw their complaint. Tachibana, we have an opening for a secretary. You just say the word and the secretary position on the council is yours.
What? Are you serious?
Do you object?
Ooh.
I was just making sure I understood. I have no objections to that.
You don't object. Around here?
No, thank you.
I mean, I could have told you that he wouldn't have accepted. Come on, guy.
I accept that for now.
So him wanting a normal life, huh?
Koji, it would be in your best interest not to disappoint me.
Again, who is he? Why is he so important? Why does he get to make these kinds of decisions?
Who withdrew the complaint without consulting me?
Ooh.
Wait. We're all responsible.
Sound like y'all gonna die.
Those idiots. It's entirely reasonable that you should suffer for your sins.
Ooh.
Give me the names of the ones who sent you.
Ooh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Ooh, okay. Unfortunate. What grade is this, though? Are these first years?
I never intended to be queen of anything.
I'm going to crush Class D, and then Class B. And before it's said and done, I'm coming for Class A too.
Do you really think you can make that happen?
Going after the weakest
There
first.
can
That's
be
funny.
only one ruler here.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay. I would say I would prefer the girl, but I don't trust her. Not really.
You manipulated me, didn't you? Admit it.
What do you mean by that?
You pointed out the lack of cameras in the special annex, which then led me to plant the false evidence and bear all of the risk.
Yo, Ayana Koji is a long-term thinker. Okay? He plays a long game.
Yeah, only after you virtually forced me to.
I want to know what's going on inside your head, what you're thinking.
Well, I just want to live my life in peace. Is that so hard to understand?
You wouldn't help me if you didn't want to deep down.
Yeah, you're right. I suppose I just wanted to help a friend out. You happy?
That's a lie. You've never cared about your friends and you know it.
Oh.
Who are you? Really?
Line up!
No, this is really interesting.
I will help you get to Class A, like I promised. But
But what?
don't go prying into my life.
Ooh. He said, mind your business, bitch. I like that we're going more in depth into Ayana Koji's life. And the fact that he just wants a normal life, a quote-unquote peaceful existence, is proof that he had a very chaotic childhood. And by what we saw in the flashback, where he's like in a lab or something, that kind of facility, maybe where they treated orphans as, you know, tools and stuff, like make them the science kind of project to make them, or more I would say psychological kind of project to make these students like the kings of society, in a sense, kings and queens of society. So it's like maybe it was something along those lines, but it's getting really interesting and I want to know more about Ayana Koji. Herokita looks like she wants to also know more about Ayana Koji, but he always seemed like he wouldn't interfere in things, and then he would interfere. I feel like he's either a really good person deep down or it's for his own goals. But I have noticed that although he's still very dead-eyed, his eyes gets a little brighter, a little wider. He was always at like half mouth, like half like this hooded gaze, and he's just like, okay, like, you know, that kind of way. So it's really interesting seeing him change and stuff, and seeing him care about people the more you go into it. And this school is obviously has this kind of who's gonna rule the school kind of situation going on. And, you know, I guess Class D is the weakest link. This is where, like the teacher said, this is where all the students with defects or like flaws, like blatant flaws come and go through and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, let's take out Class D and work our way up. So that's, I guess it seems like that's what's happening. I want to see how they end up progressing and how they end up going to Class C if they do, or class this season, or if they go to Class B and stuff. I want to just see all of that. So this was a really good episode, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think down in the description box below. Check out my links to my Wattpad stories, guys. Check those out, and don't forget to subscribe to my website, thebookstudoman.com. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. Until next time.